Hi, my name is Gabriella. I'm doing my paper on classification of hate comments on Twitter using a combination of logistic regression and support vector machine algorithms. This paper was received in late October 2023 and was accepted in January 2024. This paper was was written by Nabila Putri Damayanti, Della Egypta Pramaswari, Putri Susi Sundari, Wiyande Pespuda, and this is from the Universitas Negeri Semarang, Indonesia. So, a brief summary of this paper is their research was conducted to increase accuracy when classifying hate speech and non-hate speech on Twitter. While this does seem pretty abstract, it's going to come with negative impacts, and what they wanted to do was to better classify hate speech, and they combined logistic regression and support vector machine methods, and they chose this because it was a combination that was based on ease of implementation and how quick logistic regression was, and SVM can handle more complex and nonlinear data. So logistic regression was used to model the probability that a comment contained a hate element or not, and the model could provide those probability predictions on each class, and a threshold was used to determine the final class. So they actually built a very strong model with about 96% accuracy. So the model was tested against the standard metric, and it compared both algorithms separately and compared their accuracy against specific parameters. And they did include this helpful chart of how the data was input, pre-processed, split, and the data collection comes from a catalog repository called Twitter Sentiment Analysis. It contains about 30,000 sentences that have a label column, and if the label column with the number 1 is racist and the number 0 is non-racist, so the data was input, pre-processed, split, it was built into the model, and individually was processed between SVM and the logistic regression model, and this was compared in a voting classifier to be evaluated. So it was pre-processed in stages, such as case folding, noise removal, tokenizing, stop word removal, and stemming. It was split 25% test, 75% training, and the parameters were accuracy, F1 recall, and precision. So when they ran both of these algorithms, it was determined that the table 2, or as you can see in table 2, it provides a pretty satisfactory accuracy results at about 96%, with a recall of 99%. So this was a very strong indication that this was effective. Whereas if they compared this result against other proposed methods with a similar research, they came close, but they weren't nearly as accurate. So if using both of these methods for analyzing hate comments was superior to using accuracy parameters. So one quote that I did pull from this paper was, these accuracy results are obtained because LR uses 1 versus rest performance, and which means that classification will be trained on each class using the highest probability predictions, and SVM can work in binary classification, modeling nonlinear decisions, as well as the ability to overcome overfitting. So I think this is a strong indication that using multiple methods to determine how effective your algorithm is, and I can use this in my own project where we are effectively using image data to determine how to best categorize guitar chords and if someone's playing the correct chords. Thank you.